You are listening to the Mark Lesko podcast, a podcast by diehard fans for fans. Mark covers all things Penn State football and the Pittsburgh Steelers, as well as anything related to the sports and fitness world. Tune in weekly to listen to a couple of dedicated fans talk about these topics without filters. Thank you for listening to the Mark Lesko podcast.
What? What in the world was that? What in the world was that? Oh my goodness gracious. No way. No way did that game end the way it did. No. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you believe this? Can you believe the ending we just saw? This will go down as one of the craziest endings I've ever seen in a football game. To know there was so much building on that last drive. Oh my gosh, guys. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Pittsburgh Steelers just won that game because it was gone with the wind, folks. It was gone with the wind. I can't believe I get to have that as my title. Oh my gosh. What's up, bud? You're not the only person. I promise you, my friend, there are so many people that are just going crazy right now. You may be talking about this particular podcast, but in the Steeler Nation, we are absolutely just in shock. Shock that we just witnessed one of the greatest, craziest endings I've ever seen for a game in my life, guys. Oh my goodness. Where do we start? This game began with a 10-0 bout. I mean, we were just getting routed. They weren't answering. They could not start anything. Derrick Henry was just going crazy like he did, like he was supposed to. I mean, unbelievable. Yeah, what is up with Boswell? That's another blown PAT, but I guess you can say it was just all this because of the wind. I mean, that ball also got pretty much blown off of where it needed to go. That ending, oh, folks, I mean, if I really just tell you the story, I mean, it's just, oh, yeah. I'm not saying that we did not win that game because we were the better team or whatever the case may be. We'll get that out of the way right now. This right here was pretty much a loss. If that kick does not go wide, there's just no other denying that anything can happen in one play. All it takes is one, guys. This was without a doubt one you just can't really. You can't predict this stuff. You cannot. Oh, yeah. If the kicker didn't miss, we would not have won this game. It would have been theirs to take. But this is really. Let me just map it out, guys. By the half, I saw that we, made that horrendous play to end the half, try to make some sneaky play, and it didn't work. So we're down 10-3 going into the half. And then we had that shaky start to the second half. The drive, I mean, I think we got down to field goal range. I don't know if we ended up kicking a field. I can't remember exactly what each drive. I know that eventually, we tie that game 10-10? I think that was the case. Yeah. See here. Boswell is shaky. Yeah. This dude just had a lot of nerves. There was just, if you still must trust the kicker in the playoffs, no choice. I mean, yeah, this right here, guys, there's no real rhyme or reason for it. It's just happenstance is what it is, and we're on the other side of it. This is really the case. We put together some incredible drives in the second half. We really did do something that we can remember for a long time. I mean, Aaron became a little bit of Aaron. He had a lot of bad throws tonight. Let's really be honest about this. Aaron did not have a good game. There were a lot of overthrown passes. The guy didn't have, I don't know, like he just was not really the best version of himself. And yet we did do enough with those big moments. Let's see here. But the Ratbirds got lucky with the Boswell miss. Yeah, I mean, this right here talks. I mean, if you don't have that pressure, then you would have to go into overtime. If they tied it up, it would have been 27 all. That would have been it. We would have gone into overtime. Who knows what would have happened? But again, the nature is what it is, and that's really what it is. Let's see. Hats off to Pittsburgh for the win, but man, the defense on that last drive was crazy. Listen, going through that, I had my friends over. And again, I'm a very emotional guy. We were going down. I remember we had that huge Calvin Austin touchdown. That right there was like, that sealed the deal. But I said to my friends who are all, they know their stuff. They do. And I just said to them, guys, there's still 55 seconds left. They have 3 timeouts. And they could very well have all the opportunity to slow this game down and make it happen. And I think it was 3rd and 7, and they got the first down. It was a 3rd and long, and Isaiah Likely makes one of the craziest catches you're ever going to see. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I can't fault the guy, but I do remember walking out of that room and just kind of cleaning up the kitchen, mess of hair, and just kind of like letting it play out, and I'm still kind of with my eye in the, like, from this very moment, I can see my TV from here. I can just see a little bit of it to see what's going on. And I'm just like, but then that thought occurred to me, you just watched a field goal go wide. What if this happens again? And I just remember looking up into my room. All my friends are on the other side. And I just see that ball sail wide. And I just flew into the room, and the whole place is going berserk. My friends are just on the couches. We're all going nuts and ballistic. We're hugging, we're high-fiving, we're fist pumping. I mean, it was a celebration that I'll never forget in my house. Like, it's like being in this place I've had for the last 3 years, building it from where it's at, knowing that that's what you live life for. You live for memories like this that you have and cherish for all you can, and this is what it's all about. And I'm so happy that my friends were here to be a part of this incredible moment. So, I mean, that's really what it's all about, guys. It was 4th and long. Yeah, and they still executed on that play. Thank you, George. Yeah, it's just the nature of these great moments. Like, you have to play everything out. Every one play just turns it all around. It does. All it takes is one throw for someone to throw a pick 6, and they take it back and they win the game, or like vice versa. Like, all it takes is one play to kick the field goal, and it sails. Like, this right here is just something that is beyond our control. Fate had other plans. So this right here is something that, again, it's going to be talked about for a very, very long time, guys. Like, so bringing up this, the finals here, Lamar Jackson, guys, 11 for 18, 238 yards. It's 3 touchdowns and interception. Again, all those big plays that he gave to Zay Flowers at the end of that game. I could not believe how the defense just basically let everything open, just everything. It was a bad look on the Steelers, especially with the corners. How in the world did you let Zay Flowers just get off your coverage as bad as it was? Yeah, it was so bad. But again, you play the whole game, and this is the end result. Derrick Henry, guys, 20 carries for 126 yards. Didn't have a single touchdown to show for it, but he did everything he could with his legs to do something for them. Zay Flowers, 4 catches for 138 yards. He averaged about, 32, almost 30-some yards every catch, and he had 2 touchdowns from him. I mean, that Devontae Walker one, oh my gosh. Guy was wide open. It was nuts. It was just crazy how the defense just really didn't show up when they needed to at those moments. Because, again, you erase those moments, it doesn't matter. This game was completely won. It was very much a disappointing thing to see. But, again, you're just trying to survive these types of games. I know the circumstances will change dramatically because now Pittsburgh has a challenge. And, to get themselves ready in a week's notice to go to play Houston. I know they're staying at home. I mean, this is a home playoff game, guys. We've got a home playoff game for the first time in a decade. I'm just, it's amazing. I mean, the highs and lows of a game, your classic Steelers AFC North battle, that your blood pressure is basically at every level it can be. You're just ready to call for the gurney, get yourself the tourniquet. It's unbelievable. I love this sport. I love watching these moments go down. You have to put yourself through it as best you can. And here we are, guys. We have more points than the other team at the end of this game, regardless of what had occurred, what circumstances, had to go down in order for this to happen. That's the bottom line. We had more points than the other team. So if we go to the other side, 31 for 47, 294 yards, and he still did not have a great game. I'm sorry. Like it was like 5 or 6 passes that just stick out where it's like Pat Freiermuth had a great opportunity to make a play, but, he overthrew him. Jonnu Smith, I think, or Valdez-Scantling. I mean, I'm just throwing out these one plays. I can't remember every single play of the game, but it's just obvious, overthrown, wide, like over the head, like 2-3 feet overhead. And it's just like, how did you miss them that badly? But again, you still see how crazy those numbers are. If he doesn't miss those plays, he has well over 300 yards, maybe a touchdown. He just did enough to make this game as good as it could have been. So Aaron Rodgers, yes, despite having the inconsistencies, you are a main reason why we are in this position to go to the playoffs and maybe do something. We don't know yet, guys. There's a lot of questions as to the DK Metcalf situation. I don't know if he'll be reinstated. I don't know what the league will now do. It's just it's an interesting situation. But Jaylen Warren, guys, 14 carries, 66. That is respectable in this type of game. An AFC North kind of matchup, that it's not the worst, but seeing him just kind of come alive in this game, he definitely had a lot of big moments. But look at these receiving yards. I mean, Kenneth Gainwell leading the pack. Again, that was nice to see that. But guys, 3 catches for Pat Freiermuth, guys. I mean, we finally got the tight end. We got Pat involved, and they were great big moments too. Oh, the one he got down to the, 4 or 5 yard line. Absolutely incredible. And Calvin Austin making that really great move on that defender and just being wide open in the end zone. Just magic. It was truly something we had not seen in quite some time, guys. I mean, everybody was involved. Everybody. I'm so happy to see, Mark Valdez-Scantling have his night. Adam Thielen had a great catch down the field, put him in scoring position again. Yeah, these guys just showed up. They had amazing moments. Like, it's just awesome to see that these guys are doing what they're supposed to. Oh. Joe says, what a win. Amen. And DK will Okay, Georgie. DK will be back. Okay. Good. That's great to know. And the most Steelers way to lose or win tonight. The most Steelers way to lose or win tonight. Yep, it's the truth. We definitely have seen our fair share of these ugly wins. And yeah, guys, this is another one that just is painted ugly because, again, we have no control over these moments. We just only can hope that things go our way, and they did. That's really what it comes down to, guys. Fate decided to put us in this position, and here we are. Knowing that, you look at the defense, Cam Hayward, Keanu Benton, having nights of their lives. Jalen Ramsey, yes, it was nice to see that he was there and involved. Sorry, guys. This time of year, my sinuses are terrible. But Alex Highsmith, when he did not tackle Lamar Jackson in that one moment, I was so ticked. I was like, that should have been 2 sacks for him on this night. But Derek Harmon, guys, this kid, he's the rookie of the year for the Steelers for sure. There's no one else who's come close to what this kid does for his rookie class. Like, he has just shown that he is so important and so special. Nick Herbig with a sack, having a day. And, of course, TJ with that moment with the pick. Oh, that was so awesome. Cam bats it down, knocks it off a player, goes right into his hands. How can you not be happy for TJ? To be a part of this win, and for them to have these moments. You're just going to look back on this and always love it. This whole fourth quarter was a roller coaster. Yeah, that's called a Steelers matchup. That's really what it is. It's a Steelers special. Roller coaster, upside down. I think y'all can beat the Texans. Well, thank you, Joe. I mean, I love that we have this interesting start to the playoffs. Guys, the Steelers are in the playoffs. I mean, just it's nice to say it and feel like it actually could be something special. This right here just feels like we could be on a run. Because, again, Aaron Rodgers, 42 years old, wants another Super Bowl ring. Cam, TJ, never had a Super Bowl chance ever. And here we are going into a home field game, a game in the playoffs at home to play against a team like the Texans. Now, again, we will be getting into this. We will. But for tonight, I mean, just try to collect the thoughts right now and bask in this. I just know that being on the other side of this, it's been a lot. There's been many of them. There have been many times we'll be on the other side of this, guys. To be on this side for a change. It's unbelievable to know that, again, when you watch those movies where the person's going through the storm in that rickety old rowboat and finally just seeing the storm pass and see that beautiful, like, island that has all the endless possibilities. And the clouds clear, it's blue skies as far as you can see. That's really what this feels like. We finally just got through this storm where we have put ourselves in a chance to win a playoff game. And we have the best chance we've had in quite some time. Now, don't get me wrong. The Texans are the toughest challenge. That is not either the Broncos or the Patriots or whatever. The Texans are going to use every ounce of their game next week to move on from us and try to make a run themselves, guys. It's going to be interesting. I don't know what the weather conditions are going to be like for this game, but let's see here. And Joe says, Super Bowl bound. I like the attitude, my friend. I said, if with Aaron Rodgers, anything's possible, guys. This guy just puts himself in this position, and he's always going to want to be a winner. So could we very well see this remarkable story where the first Super Bowl this guy won was against us. He won his first Super Bowl beating us, and he gets his second one potentially doing it again against his old team. I mean, guys, we don't know the scenario that we could be well seeing. But tomorrow when I do my Black and Gold Mondays, I'm going to be talking a lot about the scenarios that we could be seeing in the playoffs. And, guys, Steelers and Packers could be a game in the Super Bowl. A rematch 15 years later, and Aaron Rodgers wins it again for the other side. The craziest storyline you probably would ever hear. That would be amazing. Guys, I want to thank you so much for jumping on. This has been so much, it's just so many emotions, just trying to collect your thoughts, trying to just appreciate what this is. I just cannot believe this. DK will be back. Yes, he did say that. George said that earlier, and again, that's great to know that he will be back because believe me, guys, we're going to need him. We need to solidify this guy's run in the playoffs as well to know that we did go out and get this guy for a reason, to try to get to this point, to really make these defensive coordinators know they've got real challenges ahead of them. Because now Calvin Austin, all of a sudden being healthy again, makes this team look very dangerous. Seriously, that right there, a move like that, I don't care if the corner is not great at what he does. I don't care if the Ravens are, spent on those particular positions. I don't care. The way he maneuvered in that moment and made himself wide open for that big moment, that's something that you never forget. And he's now a part of a team that could very well do something. So, yeah, this right here, is just awesome. I mean, I know there's so much more to say. And again, this brings up the question of, Tomlin having the chance to live again and stay relevant and be a part of this organization. It's an up and down circus with this guy. And again, he didn't really do a whole lot to ruin it, but now we're back to the inconsistent knowing what's going to happen. Now it's the playoffs. It's the playoffs, guys. He hasn't won one in a long time. I mean, you want the fan base to forgive you for all those years. I mean, this is right here. This is it. I mean, again, we'll get more into it by next week. But it's just knowing that they have the opportunity to right many, many years of wrongs, many, many years of broken promises and or just disappointing endings. We have an opportunity to do that. And I'm very, very happy that this team has done what it has this season by finding a way to get into the playoffs. And again, it's not just the playoffs, guys. We're not just the 7th seed that is just kind of eking our way to see if we go to another team's stadium and just go one and done. Guys, we have a chance to really win a game at home. This is going to be a test. I'm not going to dismiss the Texans. Believe me, I'm going to do my research and I'm going to be ready to talk about this particular matchup. But seeing this right now, knowing that these guys have been battle tested like you can't imagine, seeing the ups and downs, going through the motion of every play in that game, and it ended the way it did. Again, it's out of their hands. You can't explain it. You can't try to describe it. But the bottom line is, again, you had more points than the other team. This is it, guys. I'm just so darn happy, guys. It's great. It's just the greatest feeling. I mean, yes, dude, the Texan game will be in Pittsburgh. We are going to be hosting a playoff game. It's nice to say that. It really is. This whole AFC, guys, knowing that it's slated. Number 1 seed, Broncos. Number 2 seed, Patriots. Number 3 seed, oh gosh, who is that other team? Jacksonville. Yes. And then us. And then the wild card teams are the Texans, the Bills, and the Chargers in that order, if I'm correct. So that means the playoff picture looks like the Chargers take on the Patriots, the Bills take on the Jags, and the Texans play us. I mean, not to go out into the playoffs already, but that's a nice little setup, guys. I mean, those are all very well-established teams, have great quarterbacks, have good coaching staffs, got a lot of great weapons. This right here feels like an actual playoff system right now with the AFC. There's a lot of open-ended. Anyone can win. So this right here says we've got a shot. It's really what it is, guys. All it takes is getting a shot. And we have it. So I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you once again. Please like and subscribe to the Mark Lesko podcast. Mark has got to be beside himself because he's been texting me a couple back and forth. And I'm sure that this ending, like everything, what a moment, guys. I hope you really enjoy this. I hope you just understand that these moments come along once every, I'd say 2-3 seasons. It happens, but it hasn't happened for us in a long time. So I hope you guys enjoy your week, and I hope you guys enjoy every inch of the week that you have with your workers, anybody who doubts these guys, and you can just go, here we go, Steelers, baby. I will see you guys for my episode tomorrow. And until next time, guys, you have some fun. It was great. Woo! Here we go, Steelers, baby.